Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Cernunnos today for the A through Z series against a Baba Yaga. Pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure my 2 can cancel her jump, right? Like, I'm pretty sure, because it's a root. So this should be a pretty decent matchup for me overall. Should be able to burn her in her house and everything. Let's get double HP pod, double multi-pod, pretty standard ADC star. What relic do we get against a Baba Yaga, though? That's the question. Gooseberries, I think we just go shell. We just run it down. Why not, man? I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is for you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell by my voice or not, but I literally just woke up like 20 minutes ago. So forgive me if I'm a little bit slow. I'm gonna try to, I don't know, I guess rush this recording today, although I don't really like to say that because it makes it sound like I don't care, but I do care. It's just I told you guys, if you were there, I told you guys on stream yesterday that I would be streaming again today, and I would probably do a little bit of a longer stream, just like an hour longer, and I ended up waking up super late. I didn't wake up to my alarms, so we're going to try to get this recording as fast as we can. Hopefully this is a pretty interesting game, or at least somewhat interesting, hopefully. Also, I don't know why we're starting the blue. That just hit me. I'm Cernunnos. This just shows you how much I play ADCs, by the way, because I usually love starting the blue buff on pretty much every class, honestly. I don't always do it, but I would want to always do it. But when you're playing a hunter, same reason why we went multi-potions, you don't really need that much mana. You kind of just left click, especially with this start. But at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Because I don't think this Baba's going to be trading with us that much anyways, which is the main reason why the early red buff is really strong, so. Although, hold up. Oh, and we missed. But like I said, speaking of missing, again, this is my first game of the day, but I am pumping myself full of caffeine, trying to get there for you guys. Hopefully, here, let's set a timer, okay? I will be at peak condition and will not misplay whatsoever at 4.5 minutes. Once the timer at the top gets to 4.5 minutes, we're gonna play well because we'll be warmed up, surely. Surely. I'm just gonna hit this wave, man. I'm gonna try to clear. I didn't have my abilities to clear the last time we did this little clear race, so this time we should win no problem. Okay, he's doing that. I won't lie, this is kind of dangerous. Okay. Never mind, as I was saying, I had it all under control. No big deal. Yeah, I didn't even have to pop the shell. She didn't end up popping her shell either because I timed my ult pretty well with her ult. But it's kind of surprising because I don't even know Baba timing that well. I just, you know, she shot her last shot, so I was hoping she would come down soon. But yeah, we ended up polying her right after her ult actually, and she couldn't shell, so get owned. Turning us to OP, baby. There will be blood. There's already been blood, Cernunnos. Literally already been blood. We just KO'd a freaking a grandma. Dude, I'm literally just a goat. Wait, isn't this guy a goat? The horned god. He's like a ram or a goat or something. I don't know what he is, dude. I should really look this stuff up before I say stuff like that, making myself look dumb. Because like I already know I'm dumb is the thing. But that doesn't mean I have to look dumb. You know what I mean? No, get out of my way, house. Dude. Well, we forced everything there. I hope the small camp was worth it. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Bro, I heard the other day. I forget who told me. I actually do. Maybe it was Lizzie. I don't know. And also they were guessing. They didn't know for sure. So I'm going to ask you guys, instead of just Googling it like a sane person, what does Baba even stand for in Russian or whatever? Isn't it like I was told that Baba stands for grandma, which would make sense. Which would definitely make sense, I will say. I think I'm going to do the old loop-de-loop and pull now your shoes are looking cool tactic here and make her think I'm going to my blue. Yep, she jumps over. Throws a potion, throws her other thingy, and we get the blue buff. It's too easy. Oh. Oh, also one thing that I already know I'm going to get at least one comment on, and I'm still going to get it whether I say this or not, but this is just me saving face here. No, it's not because I'm sleepy that I'm not switching stances as Cernunnos, you know, this thingy right here. No, I actually just, I don't know, Cernunnos is just kind of sick. I rarely ever find myself in a situation where I really need. Talk about that more in just a moment here. Bro is Baba Yaga trying to run up on my buff. Like, who do you think you are, little bro? Bro, you are Baba. And now I have gooseberries. I'm just gonna back and get Aussie, and I'll get both of my buffs at the same time. Call it a day there. But no, I don't really switch stuff on my one, mainly just because I'm lazy. Like, that's it. Like, I think the autumn stance is better than the summer stance, even though technically optimal DPS would be to hit them with autumn and then switch to summer afterwards while autumn is still on them. But you know, I'm just lazy. The only one I really switch to usually is lifesteal if I'm super low, like super low. And sometimes I'll go into the slowing stance. Ooh, okay. I should have paid more attention there. But yeah, sometimes I'll slow them, sometimes I'll heal, but for the most part, I'm just an autumn kind of guy, you know. I also don't level the 1 either. I usually level the 3 first, actually, but this game I kind of just wanted to be chill and clear the wave normally. I didn't think this Baba was actually going to fight me enough for me to get value out of my dash, you know, dashing on her over and over, but she actually is kind of stepping up, so definitely could have maxed the 3 this game. A lot of people ask me why max the 3. Simple answer is it's just more burst damage than the 2. The 2 does good damage, but it's not as much burst necessarily, and it's just less burst. And the 3 does go down in cooldown, which is a little, you know, counterproductive though, because it's like, oh, the cooldown is shorter, but you're using it to go in instead of getting out, and like, that's dangerous, so. But the cooldown does go down, and it does have a lot of burst damage on the dash, especially if you're auto-canceling with it. Do we want defense? I don't think we do, bro. I think we just go crit. I think we just go crit and call it a day. Go defense 4th, probably. Hit her with the 2. Ooh. I'm gonna ult just for the wave clear. Okay, it didn't even clear. That was kind of bad. And that's a killing spree. And that's a killing spree. Bro, he's just a Baba Yaga. He doesn't have defense. Yeah, he should have went defense earlier. I have no doubt this guy will go defense. Because he doesn't seem that bad, you know. He kind of just doesn't seem like a duel player. I'm willing to bet this guy's like not a duel player, and he does not expect how much damage ADCs can do in the early game. Because, you know, like in Conquest and even like Arena and stuff like that, like ADCs are, I don't want to say they're bad early. It's just they don't have as much burst as some of the other classes, so I think the optimal play here is Hasten Sprint. I'll just say it right now. I think Hasten Sprint is better than Blink, but because I'm snowballing so hard, and also I think Blink is more fun, I'm just going to go Blink here. It can follow her over the wall when she jumps as well. That's very useful. So while I do think Hastened is better, I am going to opt to get the Blinkage here. Called a day there. Alright, here is where we'll switch to Summer because this... Oh, she's coming. I could see her potions. Did you guys see that? You could see her potions like in the distance. It was weird. Well, I can't CC her during that. She is going defense just like I thought. I could tell. Like, I don't know. I've played 7,000 duel games. I can tell when the person I'm against is just so bad that they don't know what defense is, you know? Versus just someone who's being a little bit greedy in the early game and doesn't get defense too early because they don't really expect the damage. And, you know, they maybe don't even respect the players in duel. Like, a lot of people think every player to play duel sucks, you know? So, but I don't know. Maybe it was just complete. I got completely lucky, but I swear I can tell when they're gonna go no defense and just troll the entire time versus when they're just being a little bit greedy. So basically what I'm saying is I know everything. I know everything. Besides all the things I don't know, but, you know. We just ignore those. We don't care about those. Alright, so I would really love to get a Pestilence, but she has no healing. She's not going lifesteal, so I don't really want the Shoguns that bad, to be honest with you. I might just keep going damage until she gets lifesteal or something. Ooh, she has anti-crit. I mean, I guess she does have the, cooldown already, a good chunk of it anyways. Yeah, we'll just go into this. I thought, I was thinking about buying Oboe there, but we did not. We don't have his Phoenix yet is the thing. Like, that's basically, sorry, I don't know if like I sounded dumb right there. I was really thinking, I was like, should I win Oboe? We don't have the Phoenix yet though. Typically I buy Oboe after we get the Phoenix, or if we're about to get it, but I don't have a Bull Demon on it right now, so. So we'll just stick with our guns and get the dominance. Our one is max now, so we get a pretty good amount of value out of switching the one into something else. So I should probably consider that. Consider switching. Problem is like I said, the only one I really switch into is the ice one typically. And the ice one doesn't have much value here because she has like a leap away and she has a CC immune ult. So it's like the only one I can really switch to is Summer. How many clicks is that? 3 clicks? I have to go all the way around. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so sad. See, like the switching to Frost is 1 click. Like, look, here's Autumn. I click 1 time, flowing them. That's why I like it. I don't have to think about it.
Thanks.
That's kind of rude, man. I'm just gonna blink on him and insta-kill him, hopefully, is the goal. I mean, he does have defense now, but... Okay, well, he surrendered. I guess we're gonna make this a 2-parter because that was too short of a game. But what I do like about these 11-minute surrenders, though, is it makes me feel a little bit more justified about uploading. Like, if I queue up another game and I get like a 7-minute surrender, those together are like 18 minutes, 19 minutes or whatever, right? So it makes me feel less bad. Only thing that sucks about it is you guys don't get to see the late game builds and stuff, although we were almost there. Like, we were really close to late game. But at the end of the videos, usually, if I remember, I usually do remember, at the very end of the videos, I do show you guys what I would build late game, like full 6-slot build. So hopefully you guys are okay with this type of video. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to get competitive games in Duel. Hope you guys understand. I'll see you guys in the next game. And we're off into the second game against a little rodent, bro. A little Ratatoskr. And I actually feel bad for this guy because... yeah, I mean, this matchup's got to be terrible for him, surely. Like, it's got to be terrible. Guess we're going to find out, though. Maybe I'll find a way to fumble the bag, you know? Got to be terrible, though. I think I will level my 3 this game. Oh, I don't know. Is it smart to dash in on a melee character? Maybe it's not smart, but, like, whoever said that, all I did was smart things. Sometimes you do the surprising play, and it catches them off guard, you know? And we're actually going to start the red buff this time. We're going to be smart. Oh, hello. I'm going to get my 1, I think. Well, this is an interesting start to the game. It's a shell. Oh. Oh. No way, dude. That was so bad. I was in the middle of switching my 1s. So I didn't have, like, what am I trying to say? I wasn't aiming my 2 when I should have been. I saw him and I was in the middle of switching my 1 before I even aimed my 2. And then so I ended up missing my 2 and then dashing him, which I did hit the dash on him, but then I also dashed into the wall and then, and then I tried to box a rat level 3 because I kind of forgot that he does get, like, does he get stuff for free here? No. He just had a solid tier 2. Because that would have been even worse. Imagine if Rat gets like free power with his acorn. That would have been even worse, man. I was kind of overestimating Cernunnos there too. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming Cernunnos for dying there. It was totally my fault. I'm just saying I thought I was allowed to misplay and still get away with it because I'm Cernunnos and I do 1,000,000 damage. Like, with my passive, you know. For those of you who don't know about Cernunnos' passive, he basically does a lot more damage to melee characters because whenever you're in melee distance of him, his auto attacks do extra damage. As you can see, there's multiple sources of damage popping up on my screen right now. You see those orange numbers? Yeah, I was hoping that those orange numbers would make a difference there, but they did not. Because, I mean, after all, even if I could win that, if I played it bad, so I definitely can't win it while playing bad, but also, that was completely unintentional. I didn't mean to die, but like I say in previous videos, at the very least, what I will say is maybe this will be a more interesting game because I did die, you know. I didn't die on purpose, but I do think that it does have some positives to it. Maybe it'll make the game a little bit more interesting. I'm now playing from behind, but not very much though. I don't think his lead, because if you want to even call that a lead, 200 gold and maybe like half a level. Not even, because I ended up getting double buff anyways, so I'm probably actually ahead of him in XP. But anyways, I'm not super far ahead, right? But I don't think this matchup... I think this matchup is so bad for him that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, case in point, it's almost like I didn't even die, huh? It's almost like I never died. Let's go. Oh. Now I'm gonna have to die again just to make it. No, I'm not gonna die again, not on purpose anyways. Okay, so I had to mute there. Had to mute. A little mutage. No big deal. Bump, bump. Oh, but like I said in the beginning, I'll probably say it at the end of the video as well, but so that's the problem with leveling the dash a little bit though. It's not a big problem because, I mean, you're a hunter, you can always clear, especially, he's gonna get the chesters, but especially once you get this golden, or this gooseberries evolved. Oh yeah, I was saying the right thing, just two different words. You know, your clear is not a problem, but there is sometimes where it's like, it's gonna take me forever to clear this unless I dash it, right? Like that. But my gooseberries is evolved now, is it? No, I have to do... Oh, that's not hard. 750 damage to the god. We can do that. We can do that pretty quickly. He already completed that. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to burn this in time without, like, maybe dashing on it. Oh, he's not even contesting it. Okay. He just wants to out-clear. Maybe force some minions under tower. He's probably scared of me now, to be honest. Alright, our dash is down. Let's play this a little bit smart here. Let's just back, get some of our mana back. Walk up to this blue buff. Because if there was ever a time he can kill me, it's when all of his stuff is up and I just like dashed away and he ults me kind of thing. Like I walk into the jungle with no dash. Alrighty, we're gonna back soon for our Aussie as well. Like we're not going to be able to get any of those minions, at least not reliably. Alright, we'll damage that guy, kill him, back. Alright, there should be nothing he can do now. I'm going to get a ward. I don't think I'm going to place it immediately. Actually, this is a little bit weird, but I'm just going to keep it in case I need it to see if he's ulting me over a wall or something. Which that might not even happen for like, you know, another 5 minutes or something for all I know. But yeah, I would just like to have the ward option, at the very least. It is kind of nice. It is kind of good practice to just always have a ward on you. You know, you don't have to place them that much. Just always have one on you. Yeah, so he doesn't have any defense, and I leveled my dash, and not to say we couldn't have killed him if I didn't just level the 2, you know, we probably could have, but the dash definitely catches people off guard with how much damage you can do with it. And this is what I mean by canceling it, by the way. It's just doing that. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to say it because a lot of people still don't know. You can cancel his dash. I'm going to stand my ground here with Aussie. Perfectly fine. This is why hunters are broken, by the way. Like, not broken in the sense of they're always going to be the best class or whatever. It's more of just like you can ban 6 hunters and still find a hunter that's like super, super strong and a lot of characters can't deal with. Like Cernunnos almost never gets banned. Almost never gets banned. And Cernunnos is a very strong hunter in Duel. He pretty much always has been, in my opinion. Alright, we're gonna go Berserker Shield here. You can see the build's gonna be a little bit different against a physical character because, well, first of all, I need physical defense. Even though I don't think I even built magical defense last game, so whatever. But we need physical defense against him. And the physical defense is really good. I love like a Berserker Shield is what I'm talking about. It's very, very strong. I like it a lot more than the magical options like Shoguns. Aside from Pestilence. I like Berserker Shield and Pestilence equally. But last game, he didn't have any healing, really, for me to worry about, so I couldn't end up going my Pestilence like I wanted to. I mean, I could, just for the stats, I guess, but it's a little bit weird, right? But now we're against the physical, so we're going to get to go the supreme build. The greatest build of all time. So let me plan it out ahead of time here. So we got our 3 core items. We want to fail not, but the question is, do we want to fail not 4th or 5th? We definitely want a fail not. Yeah, I'm gonna say 4th item fail not, 5th item dominance is what we're gonna do here. And why fail not, by the way? You could go Demon Blade if you prefer Demon Blade over fail not, but the main reason why I like fail not here recently, it is more expensive, I will say, but fail not has pen on it when you don't even need it. You don't even need a crit to get the pen. For a Demon Blade, you need a crit to get the pen. But also for fail not, you get a lot of CDR with it. Like, it has a ton of CDR. And technically, I'm pretty sure it has higher crit chance with the passive proc. Fail not does. So yeah. But most importantly, I don't know if I mean, I mentioned it because I said CDR, but the most important thing is, like, you're basically getting that 20% breastplate CDR that we were used to. You know, if you're an OG dueler, you're used to having breastplate. I slowed him with the frost. Wow, we do not hurt him very much. He has defense now, and we don't have anything spicy, you know? We have defense too, we don't have any crit or anything like that. So we don't hurt him very much. That's kind of surprising, even with the red buff. Put down my little fire giant ward. Come over here. Pull this guy. I don't think we need to use any abilities on it. We want to save it for if rat comes. We don't have our ult for the rat, which is kind of important to note. Okay. I would prefer not to finish this game until I show you guys the build. He's not gonna land on me. I would love to show you guys the build. I mean, I'm gonna show you guys it at the end, but I don't know. Kind of just want you guys to see the damage. The damage is pretty similar to the normal crit build, I guess. Basically, what I'm saying here is the only difference in my normal build and what I'm doing this game is just fail not instead of Demon Blade. That's it. It does about the same damage. It's just it's a way to get cooldown reduction online, you know. Oh, he already. I kind of forgot he already used his He already used his stun there. My bead's nothing. Yeah, we'll just pressure normally. We'll play this game like normal, actually. And since we're playing like normal, we just got his Phoenix, and this is a... Ooh. Alright, he went on me really early. People don't usually do that, actually. I was gonna buy an item from his base. Wait, he just dashed on me. Ooh. I don't think that one auto I missed wouldn't have made the difference, unfortunately. I have shell. We're just gonna stand our ground. We're hunters, so. Yep, we're a hunter. Just ending the game at 10 minutes, no big deal. Like I said, I'll show you guys the normal build. By the way, what I was gonna buy in his fountain was gonna be Oboe. I was gonna forget everything I told you guys about what I was gonna build because I already got the Phoenix. So that's an easy Oboe buy there. Oboe, again, if you're new to watching the videos, if you're not, you probably heard me say this 1,000 billion times, but, oh wait, I actually don't want to queue up again. But Oboe is the best Titan killing item in the game because it bounces back and forth between the god and the Titan and does a million damage. Like, unironically, I have pressed tab after winning a game, or whichever button shows you the damage, and seen something like 1100 damage Oboe to the enemy god and 1800 damage to the Titan many, many times. But here, actually, let me pull up my volume mixer to mute Smite for you guys, okay? So here, every single game I'd pretty much do the same start, with the exception of if you're really getting destroyed, I guess you can go defense second, but that feels really bad, to be honest. You don't really want that. So we're gonna go Berserker Shield here. Crit here. Boom. And then this is the core build right here. The fifth item is where it gets spicy, right? And also I'll put down here for magicals. If you're against a magical, what you really want is a pestilence. But you know, if they're not building healing for whatever reason, I guess you can get this. Or if there's some kind of crazy matchup, like I don't even know, to be honest, like it's something where you need to immune their CC really badly. You can actually pop your ult and then get CC immunity with Absolution. These are pretty good honorable mentions. For physical, I would just go with Berserkers. Like, you can get this Phalanx thingy as well, but yeah, not my preference. I don't think it's that good, to be honest. I would just go the Berserkers. So those are your magical defense options. But as far as, again, this is the core build. This is what you want. With the exception of Oboe. Oboe is a part of the core build too, if you're ending the game. But sometimes, like, I don't know, if it's a really close game, sometimes you're just at your base defending, or sometimes you just can't really pressure their Titan. Like, it's one of those games where it's like you need to focus all of your power, all of your brain power, into simply just winning the fight. You know, so you want like a straight up PvP build and no utility or Titan killing out of the Oboe. So that's why it's a little bit different there. But last item, you can go many different things. So I'm just going to put honorable mentions here in the damage category, okay? Honorable mention number 1, Odibo. Honorable mention number 2, I don't want that, actually. I want the glyph, because this is anti-heal. You can use this as anti-heal. You can slam this here, and now you'll have the only thing is you don't have like max attack speed with this, but you do get more attack speed when you get low with the Berserkers, and 2.18 is actually pretty solid, so no, not a problem. Although I will, let you guys know you're not going to be capped attack speed with this build unless you get low HP. But yeah, you can get the Envenomed Deathbringer there. You can also just, if you really like the attack speed, you can get Demon Blade, stack double crit here. Or so what's an option of something you can get that's not crit? Because like say they have Spectral, even though it's fine to go double crit into Spectral. Let's say you don't like it, right? You would prefer something else. Of course, you can go the Oboe. But what's another option? I mean, you can go Toxic Blade for anti-heal if you need it. I don't really think Toxic Blade is that amazing right now. It's okay, you know, it's matchup dependent. I'd say, me personally, I would only build Toxic Blade if I got a lot of value out of the attack speed reduction, meaning like I'm not going to get Toxic Blade versus an Anubis. You know, I'll just get a Pestilence for that. I'm going to get the Toxic Blade against like an auto attacker, if that. I probably wouldn't even build it though. I'd build these 3 items first. But you could probably do a Toxic Blade there. Let's see. You could also do a Kins, depending on the matchup. Yeah, I'll put Kins here. Here, you know what? This is what we're gonna do, actually. Honorable mentions. I'm gonna space it out from the build because we need more space here. So, honorable mentions. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, what did I even just put down? So Oboe, boom, boom. Okay, so Kin size, last item is pretty good. It depends on the matchup though. Like if they have a lot of HP or not. It's almost always going to be good against Warriors and Guardians, I will tell you that much. But it depends on how much HP they have. And there was one more item that I was thinking of that it completely blanked out of my head. I don't know where, well, Toxic Blade, there we go. And is there one more I can throw on here? All of these items are solid. You'll notice like oh, an Exit. You can put Exit here if you want. And you can build any of these items for your last item. You maybe wonder, well, oh, I could basically just build whatever I want. Well, yeah, for the last item. You know, the last item is like the end of it. It's fine. I gave you guys 5 items that I think you should build pretty much every game. I think they're very good, with the exception of if you really don't like the Fail Not idea, you know, just go with the typical Dom Demon Blade or whatever, or Demon Blade Dom, you know, whatever, and just do the same thing. Fail Not last if you wanted. But yeah, you pretty much go these same items every game. If you want to switch this order, you can too. Dominance into Fail Not, you can do that. It's just the CDR as early as possible is pretty nice. But yeah, most of my games though, what I will say is I usually do end up going the Oboe or the Deathbringer. Just depending on if you need to kill the god or if you need to kill the titan, you know, that's basically the way I see it. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy watching the video. I hope it was informative enough, and I hope my commentating wasn't too bad. Again, I'm going to be streaming after this, maybe like, I don't know, honestly, 20 to 40 minutes after the video is uploaded, maybe leaning more towards the 20-minute side. But I will be streaming after this, twitch.tv/infamousjesse. The link is in the description of the video. Hopefully we don't get too tilted today. I'll probably be streaming until about 4 or 5. So it's going to end up being another short stream because this took too long. And also I woke up too late. That's the main problem. But yeah, so I'll probably be streaming for about 3 or 4 hours after this, maybe like 3 hours. If you guys want to come hang out, hopefully we don't get too tilted. I appreciate you guys clicking the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.